Okay, for the second page here, I'm just going to show you some of the answers and some of the setups. On the first one, pretty straightforward, Pythagorean theorem. X squared plus 11.6 is 18.9, solve. The second one is a little bit tricky because x is the diameter. So you want to go ahead and do your Pythagorean theorem this way and find out what that is and then double it. Or, this is where you might help yourself, if you notice that the actual hint to find every radius, because every radius is the same, that radius right there, 6.4 plus 9.4 is 15.8. That's the radius. Don't need to do Pythagorean theorem, because if the radius is 15.8 and they're both 15.8, so you double it, 2 times 15.8, don't need to do Pythagorean theorem. You could get there with it, but you don't have to do it. Same thing on this one. Notice, we know the radius. If we know the radius, just add those two together, and that is the radius. Double it to get your x. I know these problems are all kind of similar. Boom. Those two things are equal. Similar answers on here. So 23, 39.2. Now we're back again to something different. Plug in what you know. Every radius is equal. So we have this radius here and this radius here. I can transfer that over there. X squared plus 15.3 squared equals 18 squared. Do you know the radius? If you do, use it. This is similar to one that was earlier. You're going to have to find a value here first. Then use that to find the leftover part. As we get to the next page, something that you're going to want to do right away is, on a problem like number 18, is draw in your radius and label it 14.9. Now I can do Pythagorean theorem. I can check anything out. Now what are we asking for? We're finding x. Well, this is an easy matchup. Perpendicular bisector. Boom. Okay, so if there's not a radius on there, like on 23, draw it in. As we get to 25 and further, those are all review problems from the last trimester.